event happening today. Central Maine Medical Center is partnering with the Red Cross and LifeFlight to hold a One Lewiston blood drive. It's all in honor of the victims of the Lewiston tragedy.
Now, the drive starts in just an hour, and crews are busy setting up right now. Maine's Asia Reed is there live at Central Maine Medical Center to tell us why this is so critical. Asia?
Yeah, good morning, Jeff and Katie. We're in the room right now where this blood drive will take place. Things kickstart at 10 a.m., but crews are here right now, as you can see behind me, setting everything up. And I'm joined here today with Dr. John Alexander, Chief Medical Officer. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so just first run us through that night of October 25th. You were here at the hospital.
I was, along with hundreds of our team members that came in as soon as they heard the word. We wanted to make sure that we had every available resource for our community to save as many lives as we could.
Mm-hmm. And talk about the importance of a blood drive like this one. This could save lives.
Absolutely. It already does save lives. You know, we have a goal of 1,025 units that we want to collect here. The night of the shooting, we had to collect blood from around the state, 12 different hospitals as far away as Massachusetts, and we're hoping that we can have an adequate supply here so that any one of our neighbors, anyone in our community, if they need blood, they're in a small accident or they're having surgery, we have that available store for them.
Mm-hmm. And like I mentioned, this starts at 10 and goes through 3 p.m. Talk about the folks here today. They work so hard to put on something like this.
Yeah, the American Red Cross has done an amazing job with us. Our partners, LifeFlight, have also been helping us out. And we just wanted a way to give back to our community. We wanted a way to make sure that we could say thank you for everything that they've done to support us.
Yeah, and some people might be nervous when they step in a room like this. They see a lot of needles. What are some tips for people out there if they're a little bit nervous?
Yeah, well, I usually close my eyes, but just remember that you're doing it for a good cause. You know, you're doing it to help someone else, and I think that's the best way to think about how you're helping out.
Mm-hmm. And if you're not able to come here today, there is another way you can help out online too, right?
Absolutely. Actually, so our goal is 1,025 units. We'll collect about 100 units here in our blood drive. But the other 900 we want to have come from the virtual Sleeves Up campaign. So if you just tag One Lewiston when you go to donate blood, that'll bring that blood right to here, and we'll be able to use that, put it to good use.
Mm-hmm. And we're almost a year later from that October 25th date. How does it feel to be here today?
It's a little surreal, actually, just thinking about everything that happened last year with the shooting and then the lockdown period. You know, our teams went through a lot. Our whole community went through an awful lot. So it's a settling moment. But you know, we can look at all the good that's happened since then, how it's really brought us together, and I think we can take solace in that.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Alexander, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, like I mentioned, this starts at 10 a.m. today. We will be here live in this room when things get started. On that night of October 25th, 14 people came to this hospital, 11 survived, and folks here today tell me that those blood donations were critical in saving some of those lives. Live in Lewiston for Maine, Asia Reed. Back to you, Jeff and Katie, in the studio.
Hopefully not only we hope that they reach the goal, but surpass it as well.
Yes, definitely. Asia, thanks so much.
Wow, isn't that crazy with the weather? 70s.
I know, what a beautiful weekend.
Well, underway right now, this is 10:01 here on Maine, a blood drive at Central Maine Medical Center. They're partnering with the Red Cross and LifeFlight to hold a One Lewiston blood drive. This is all in honor of the victims of the Lewiston tragedy.
Maine's Asia Reed is there live at Central Maine Medical Center to tell us why this is so critical. Good morning, Asia.
Yeah, good morning, Jeff and Katie. As you can see, things are in full swing. They started up around 10 a.m. and it goes through 3 p.m. today, and so much hard work goes into this blood drive. I'm joined here today with Dr. Mark Stesick. He's the laboratory medical director. Thanks so much for coming on.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the importance of having an adequate supply of blood.
Having an adequate blood supply is critical to the operation of a hospital, both during an emergency and every day. So every day, the units that we collect at blood drives like this allow us to support the surgical, medical, and emergency services, and it's absolutely critical. We can't function without it.
No, and drives like this can help save lives, right?
Absolutely. The products that we collect here, blood and other blood products, are absolutely 100% critical to saving lives, and the doctors absolutely need them in order to treat patients.
And the team members here were here a little bit earlier than 9, setting everything up. They worked so hard to put something together like this.
Absolutely, and it's not just a day of. There's tons of people who work behind the scenes for the last months to put this all together, so a great shout out to them for all their hard work.
And how can people help out if they can't come by today? There's something online as well, right?
That's right. So if you can't make it today, then you can set up an appointment with the Red Cross at one of their other stations. When you are setting that up online, just note that you want to have your donation count to the Sleeves Up One Lewiston campaign.
Awesome. Dr. Stesic, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys, I'll send it back over to you in the studio live in Lewiston for ARC Maine. Asia Reed, back to you, Jeff and Katie.
So important to go out there and donate blood for so many people in need. But also the nice thing about it too, once you're done, you get some treats too.
I know, and it's great to see people stepping up to support this effort. So Asia, thanks so much.